Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Saving for the Season with T. I'm T or Tina, whichever you'd like to call me. I'm here today, it's Sunday afternoon, filming my cash stuffing for the week. This will be uploaded tomorrow, but we are going to be out at a National Trust place, the last of the furthest ones if we don't do another trip up to see my mother-in-law. So it's going to be quite a drive again tomorrow. We are hitting two. We are hoping to hit Chirk Castle and Attingham Park. So they are up north a bit further than from where we are, about 2.5 hours away. So it's going to be a long day, but I am looking forward to it. So our affirmation for this week, before we get any further into this video: I see and act on my potential. And another gorgeous little doggy. So another good one for this week. So I'm going to try not to get in a muddle counting the money this week. So this week I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 65. I've got £10 there in coins to actually go into my purse. I'm not putting the fuel money or transport money in again this week because I like to have the option at the moment with the travelling to top up via my card if I need to. So I'm leaving the fuel money for this week again in the bank, ready to be used if I need to. So I haven't got that to stuff this week. So here we go. So this 10 is part of the food shop money, and I stuff 130 in total into food. Let's just separate these notes out a minute. So got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 15, 20, and that will be the 30. So 130 going in for food. So the coins go in the zipped bit there. And the notes into the food shop there. So how are you all? I hope you've all had a lovely weekend. You got up to anything nice? Let me know in the comments. We had a quietish day yesterday. I did film yesterday because I didn't have time on Friday to film, and I'd been out for a walk with my dad and their dog. Gorgeous little thing, full of beans. But it was a lovely walk. So that's £20 going into household. My mum didn't come this time. She's struggling a bit at the moment with a bit of pain with her walking. I'm not putting anything into transport, so she didn't come this time. £5 going into coffee. £10 going into personal. So she didn't come this time, but she needs just a couple of days of rest. She's been overdoing it, and so hopefully next week she'll be all ready for the walk again. So school holidays. Now we still have £20 left, so that's just rolling over into this week. And I've got this week's money, and we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 110. So we've got a total of 130 for this week. This is technically the last week of the school holidays, although my son actually doesn't go back until 2 weeks' time. Yes, 2 weeks' time. So he's actually got a little bit longer off, but this is the last full week of it being funded, and I will try and get together a little bit of money for next week to cover anything that we want to do. So that is the purse. All done, ready for the week. So now I've got my Snowball and my pound by pound sinking funds. So we're going to start with the Snowball. So I've got £30 here. So for those of you who are new, how I do this is I have 6 sinking funds that I am saving up for. I've got just different challenges to help me track the money. They go from smallest to biggest amounts, and as I complete one, that £5 rolls into the next one, and so on, and so it snowballs all together. So let's start, shall we? So we've got this one. This is for the October half term, just to give a bit of a boost there. And so this one is £5 each, and this lovely challenge comes from the lovely Emma at Wednesday Plans. Let's just grab a marker. What one we use? I think it was this one, but I could be wrong. And let's just cross this lovely summery hat off. So that's £15 now saved towards the half term. And number 2 is for birthdays, and this is by the lovely Soaps Budgeting Life, and it's feeling fancy. And so we'll cross another one off here. So again, this one also has £15. And then we've got this one, which I'm saving up for personal. And this is by the lovely Cash But Cute, the self-care one. So I've made each rose £5. Let's see, let's do a more purpley one this time. Doing them all different colours. I'm not worried about them all being the same. I love the different colours that you can get for roses. I don't have a favourite colour for a rose. I like them all. I like the mixture. So that's that one. No, I didn't put the 5 in, so personal now has 15. And the next one is for haircuts, and this is by the lovely Sophie at We Got This, or We Got This For You. What I believe her channel name is, and this is her Etsy shop. So We Got This Studio, and so it's across another Buddy Bee off. So that's another £5. Oops, picking up 2. Don't want to do that. Get to the end, I wonder where my money's gone. Fund number 5 is for car maintenance. I've got the MOT and service due on my car, so I am just trying to give it a bit of a boost. And so that's getting another £5. And this challenge is by the lovely Jen at Budgets and Dreams, Llama Chameleon. So the llamas are 5 and I've made the chameleons 10. So we can start on the chameleon next week. And then last but not least, we have for clothing, Ladybug Ball by Dilly Dally Budgets, lovely Sarah. And so I'm sticking with the easy ones at the moment, and I'm just going to cross off a leaf. I'll get to the colouring ones at some point, I am sure. I love colouring, but I also aware that I don't edit my videos, and so the colouring can take a bit of time. Anyway, that's the Snowball Funds all done. And so now we're on to the pound by pound. So again, for anyone who is new to my channel, these again are 10 sinking funds that I don't mind taking a little bit longer to save up for, much more long term or just continuous. So I have my bank at the back here. So I just put the £5 in there, and I use these 5 prop notes. And so I've got here, I'll just run through them quickly because I have had a few new subscribers, so just so you kind of know what I'm saving for. So I've got one for furniture. Our sofa is desperate to be replaced. You kind of think on it now. It was secondhand when we got it. We got it from a lovely charity shop near us. It was secondhand when we moved into this house. So we've had it 10 years. When we moved into this house, the sofa and that setup that we had, it just didn't work with the layout of this particular house's living room. So we had to get rid of that one. So we needed something quick and we needed something cheap because we didn't have money saved up for it. This was before I was cash stuffing, so didn't have the money saved for it. So it's desperate now to be replaced. So I'm saving up, but doing it slowly, chipping away at it a bit at a time. Appliances, again, our washing machine is about 10 years old. It is on its last legs, so slowly building a fund up there. Health, always needed. My children's future. New car. For those of you who've been here a while, you know we've just had to replace our car. It's obviously not a brand new car, it's new to us, but we only were able to do that. Our car, a few years ago, we got slammed in the back and they wrote our car off. I had no money saved up. Again, this was before I started cash stuffing. I had no money saved up. So we couldn't afford to replace it straight away. My dad and mum and dad helped us out a little bit, and we managed to get something, but unfortunately it was not very reliable and just kept breaking down on us. So we got rid of that one, and thanks to a generous donation from a friend of the family, we've been able to replace our car. But I don't want to be in that situation again. Hopefully this car will last us a while. I don't want to be in that situation again, so I'm starting to save up for a new car now. But again, it can take a while because I'm hoping our car will last us a while. Retirement, because it's always good to save a little bit towards the future. Garden, we are doing a lot of work in our garden at the moment, and so that's another one I just like ticking along in the background. Emergency, very self-explanatory. And Christmas, always I like to save for Christmas throughout the year. So those are these little funds that I just like ticking along in the background, just slowly building up. And it is amazing how quick the money can start to build up with this. So I have a 10-sided dice, my £5 in prop notes, and let's see which are getting the money this week. Number 8 is garden. Number 2 is appliances. Number 6 is the new car. Number 2 again, which is appliances. And number 5, which is my son's future. Now, I don't like to give to one and not to the other because I want these to finish at the same time and pop into the savings account. So I'm going to roll again on that one. And we've got a 9 this time. So what I do is if I roll one of their numbers earlier, then I give the pound to both of them. I do it that way, just as I said, I want them to finish kind of at the same time to put into their savings accounts, so they're getting the same amount at the same time towards their futures. So it's not anything that they need immediately anyway. So put that pen back up there and grab this one. I do this. This is just anyone who is on a low income like myself. This is just shows you just how quick, if you're consistent with your saving, even £5 a week, how quick you can start to build some sort of funds there. So for me, this is my week 39. And this will be for Monday, which is the 24th of August. So this one, actually this week, I got to £2. So that's £16 in there now, which means we can change up some of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So that's 5. So I'll take a 5 from the back. And so this one now has £16 in it. So as I said, this one, so I've been doing this for week 39. So I've been doing this for 39 weeks consistently. It's varied as each week as to what's got what. So furniture at the moment has £18 in it. Appliances now has £16 in it. Health didn't get anything this week, but it's got £24 in it. My children's future, again, didn't get anything this week just because of the fact it rolled the number at the very end. But that one's got £26 in each already. New car. This one doesn't get rolled very often. So we're on week 39, 24th of the 8th. It's added £1. So this is now on £14. I said this one doesn't get rolled very often, but it's slowly building. Retirement didn't get anything this week. It's sitting at £13. Garden got another £1 this week. So 24th of the 8th. See, this one hasn't had any for a few weeks. Week 39 plus £1. And so this is now sitting at £20. So again, we can change these up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And take another 5 from the back. emergency, got another £1 this week. And this one hasn't had any money for a few weeks, but it's just the way the dice rolls. So 4th of the 8th, so +1. So this one now has £17 in it. And then obviously lastly, Christmas didn't get any this week, but it currently has £21 sat there. So as I said, consistency with your savings, consistency, whatever the amount, doesn't matter. It's the consistency, the showing up week in, week out, and actually saving some money that makes the difference. So I hope you enjoyed that. I tried to keep it as short as possible, so not to bore you all. I hope you have fabulous remainder, or I hope you've had a fabulous weekend. I hope you have a lovely week coming, and I shall see you all in my next video, which will either be the 100 Disney Sidekicks or the Christmas minis. I haven't decided which order I'm going to film them in yet, but those will be one of my next videos. So I look forward to seeing you in that one. Bye for now.